Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies and your second reading of the day. This morning we were looking at how you're being blocked. A lot of your passes had to do with this and the opportunities that may have not always been there. Life's not always made this easy for us Pisces, and I feel that a lot of opportunities opened up when the internet came around, because we started looking at things and seeing a lot of the imbalances in the world, a lot of things that people were fed up with because we were subjected over and over again. But a lot of the times, some of these were localized from town to town, right? Because the information highway wasn't opened up to the entire globe. So we were presented over the course of time and everything that's been happening to a shift of the way we think of things. And a lot of that is rebalancing the misconception of masculine and feminine energy. And understanding that we need a balance of both. That the feminine divinely guides us to following our inner selves, our passions, our true nature. And the masculine picks up on that and makes it happen. We have it in all of us. You have it in both men and women. And stereotypes and traditional beliefs and all of that stuff that we've been taught and passed over generation after generation, a lot of that is breaking down and leaving room for a lot more. Now, I'm not saying that the stuff that's coming in, all of it's great. I'm saying that it just leaves you time to ponder and understand how the imbalances got created. Now, a lot is possible. All is possible. What came in is into the unknown. Into the unknown, if you are, especially of my generation, I'm 52. We've seen a lot. We've seen the shift of a lot of things, from the traditional to the everything goes of today. So it's been quite the journey. And for a lot of us, I'd say stuck anywhere from 30 to, 70, we're really, we're really, well, even more than 70, but anyway, we're really in that place of, wow, the world just went nuts, right? We've really seen a lot. If you're smart, you'll see the opportunity in it, and not focus too harshly on the changes, because changes will be a part of anything that needs to be broken down into pieces. Okay? So, choosing your path is the most important part of what you needed to do, but it's also the hardest part of what you need to do, especially if you didn't know what you wanted, or you've been guided all your life to want things that you don't necessarily want. So, like this beautiful lady with her cup of coffee, just pondering has been part of what we've been doing. For some, it could be a block. For some, it could be just a meaningful time of figuring out how to let it come in. Okay? It's an empathetic person. You've been very receptive, very sensitive, and very introspective. And that's what the feminine needs to do. Needs to find the true north of the situation, right? Also coming in is a card that says flexibility. And what you've needed to do as well is to become flexible to different ways of being. You spend your life being told as a child that you need to be one way. And then as an adult, you learn different things. And at one point, you have to follow what's inside of yourself. You have to find that power and that flexibility to open up the doors, to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and understand that it comes from within. Okay? So, absolutely. So today we're doing the day of block. So these are the challenges that you may have been facing trying to find your way. In love, in life, in career, it doesn't much matter. Everything's kind of changing. Even the way we date each other is different. The way we see each other. The Empress. Important to us is the creativity of how we deal with things. Is to get creative in the way we are doing things now, especially when you're putting something new into place. You're bringing life to new ideas. You're also rebalancing certain things that have felt out of balance. The Justice card is fair consequences and everything falling into place. The problem with that, though, is I always have a problem with the Justice card because the scales are balanced equally on each side. But like I said, it doesn't mean it's personal balance. It's a balance that was created, and now we're looking back on that, how it may have not been balanced after all, right? Right. And then we have Temperance. So we're going to have patience. The Temperance card is also the card of balance, but it's a card of patience. It's finding the moderation in things. It's compromising. It's combining. It's integrating what we need to find. We're in an umbrella of power. It's been coming in all week. That umbrella of power is coming in to teach us how to use that power. But yeah. Who's the winner? Who's the loser here, right? It's always been clear, and now those lines are blurred. If you had a high-paying job, you were a winner. But are you? You understand what I mean? You know, everybody thought if you're a doctor, you make lots of money, you're successful. But now we're telling people that success isn't based on how much money you make or what position you hold. Success is based on, are you following your inner calling, your inner passion? We're asking to be flexible, but just asking for that flexibility, it sounds easy to say, but it's not as easy to do. But creativity is at the heart of it. If we can find our creativity, learn to tap into it, we can get ourselves out of things, right? You have a lot of resources. You have the King of Pentacles saying, you got a lot of resources. You have the past on how you used to do things, and you have the creativity of how you're doing things now. You have plenty of resources to look at, to figure out how to do things. Many more than I remember. Knight of Pentacles. In reverse. Interesting. This is the details. This is getting stuck in the details, I feel. Wanting to move faster, but not really being able to. But remember, this is the past, right? Maybe it's all about the choices we had to make. Not really being sure. Is this for real? Yeah, it's like all the stuck. The devil, the devil energy of being restricted. And having to free ourselves of these cycles of repeat that we kept putting ourselves into. But that's the way it was taught. But this is the way it is now. But is this my way? Do I want to do it this way? They're showing me an open door, but do I really want to go through it? Or should I think about it for a minute? See, you're seeing all of this. All of these resources have actually played a role in stopping you instead of moving you. You have the Ace of Pentacles. All you really needed to do was start planting a seed. Any seed. Plant a seed. Check it out. Try it out. Knight of Swords. And right away you get motion. You get motion, movement. Out of the restrictions, out of the stuck in the details. Yeah. There's a lot of pondering here, Pisces, but I can't help but look and have even a similar hairstyle. You do have help. This behind you, I feel this beautiful bird behind you is always, birds for me are always signs of a spirit, because flight, right? Even from the dove, the ideas of it, even, religiously, were that, that spirit. And I feel that this time, and this has been the block, right? The time of stagnancy that you've been feeling, it's been there to show you how the world is changing, what you're going to decide, how to tap into your feminine, what to do with all the new information that you suddenly have access to, how to be more flexible. How am I going to be more flexible? How am I going to work this in? Spirit has been guiding and helping you a lot. Birds have been showing up in these cards this morning, right here, just out of sight, just behind you where you don't see them, but very much there, very much a part of you, helping you to take the steps forward, even though it seems slow, even it seemed like stagnancy right here, right? Everything kind of stopped. Everything was taking too much to go. But you needed that time to tap back into that feminine, to that creativity, to see the differences, to bring back the balance, to see the resources of everything that you've accumulated and how that would help you. To break the restrictions, to break free. Right here is breaking free. Because when you see this, absolutely, you broke free of all of that. The Knight of Swords is like, that's it, I'm out of here. I'm done. And you did that. You did that. All of your resources has made you brave enough to take one of those seeds and go, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. And now that's why this week your focus, because I feel that you've gotten some kind of boost somewhere to let you know that the seed that you planted is actually taking root. Either that or you've seen the little green flower, green plant that pushed through the soil to indicate to you that you're on the right course. You're going the right direction. You're finally figured it out and things are going to go your way. And that was just the thumbs up that you needed to get you to move in the direction that you wanted to go. There's a lot of clarification coming in, and I can even hear the word clarification, clarity, focus. They keep bringing that up. Everything coming into sharp focus of everything that you've been, everything that you've wanted to be. Finally meeting up to a point where you know, I'm here. I'm finally here. I have arrived, is what I keep hearing. For some of us, it took us this long. But that's okay. Enjoy it. I'm hearing a lot of this. Enjoy it. Enjoy this part right here, where that clarity and that focus joined up and it's giving you that extra boost of adrenaline, that extra hit of, I want to do this. enjoy it thoroughly. Bite right into that passionate feeling, that empowering feeling, and suck all the energy out of it. Because the more you get out of it, the more positive you get out of it, the more you put back out. This is a really good give and take. This is the kind that the planet needs, right? You get inspired so that you inspire is a wonderful way of being. It helps others along. And I feel that this is a lot of us. A lot of us are going through this. We've been waiting for this. We have been waiting for this time. It's here. It's now. The readings since the beginning of this year, 2023, have been wholeheartedly very different in energy. It's like polishing something, giving it its last luster before presenting it to the world. There's a lot less of like digging out the muck. It's a lot of just clearing the way and getting the room ready for people to come and visit, And that is very powerful in itself. Everything that you've done so far. The lessons that we've been repeating, and the words and the readings that I've been repeating the same type of message. It's almost like it hit home, and now things are happening. I'm very happy that it has. I'm very happy if you found your way and you're finding your way and you are feeling these feelings. I would love for you to take a moment and share with me if you're feeling the energy that I'm conveying to you, and how. What are you doing with it? How is it empowering you? Is it affecting the way you walk, the way you dress, the way you care for yourself, the way you react to other people? Please let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Anyway, so that's it for today. These are the blocks. It's almost like a retrospective. It doesn't feel like a block. It feels more like this is what you've been going through. And I'm glad for it, because if that's it, then you're still on course and running that horse, okay, towards destination with that sharp focus. No more stagnancy, just creation. All right, beautiful Pisces. I'll let you go. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. We're going to look at your past tomorrow. It feels like we've been doing that today. We never know. They have different messages, so we're going to take a look at it then. Take good care of yourself. Make sure to keep looking for, to keep yourself in focus. Know that you know everything that you need to know right now, and that you're doing just fine. That's all I'm going to say about that. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, Pisces.